Beautiful day in Greenville, South Carolina for quarterfinal action of the SEC tournament. It begins today with the 1 seed, South Carolina, taking on the 9 seed, Kentucky. The more factor that becomes. So here we go, the top overall seed, South Carolina, Kentucky, the 9 seed, and the quarterfinals of the SEC tournament are underway.
You see Kentucky starting out in a man-to-man defense, and yes, Dawn Staley said they want to attack Claire Strack, see if they can pick up some early fouls on her. You see Joyce Edwards go right at her.
Here's Morgan, played 39 minutes in yesterday's win over Georgia. Kentucky disposed of Arkansas and then outlasted Georgia yesterday. Nice poke away by Raven Johnson. This is a program that had just 3 wins at this tournament between 1992 and 2008 before Dawn took over. They have 34 wins and 9 titles since, as Kentucky gets on the board first. Johnson, good pass. Okad turns, gets denied by Strack. That's what Holly was talking about. Morgan up, under, and off. Got rejected by the rim. And here comes Johnson, pushing it ahead. Edwards in transition, serves it home. Latson draws 2. Leading scorer in the nation last year. Good find to Okad for the finish.
Terrific cut by Okad there. There's no play here. There's just playing basketball. Recognizes that she has to do something for her teammate.
Have you used that before? That was very catchy.
I don't think so.
Raven Johnson gets that one to spin in. Stood up, lobs it in. Edwards off to a fast start in the SEC quarterfinals.
I really like Latson's patience and her ability to just throw the ball up to her taller teammates where only they can get it.
Their legs are going to go at some point in this game, and she wants to make sure they're running the court and putting pressure on their defense. I
also love the texture of her Louis Vuitton hoodie. Terrific. As Hassett buries the 3. Nice play off the inbound. Has shot it very well from 3. Hassett and Boone both big-time threats from 3 as Johnson's able to finish. Jordan O being off the bench, can't finish. Okad pushing pace. Here's Maddie McDaniel, Euroing and laying.
Maddie McDaniel out in transition, right, left, let him go right by. Even in the quarter court, you see their legs and how they're able to really get out and pressure in a way that Kentucky can't because of their 3rd in 3 days.
Strack buries the long 2. Thank you, Howell. Here's Morgan flinging to the corner. Good look for Boone. She buries it from 3.
They're going to need to get some of those good looks. Kentucky is. And Obi set a terrific hammer screen there.
A 40-minute game after having played back-to-back days entering this one. Key, good twist inside and finish. Tiani Key, very impressive. Been a huge part of Kentucky's success. When they struggled in the middle of the SEC season, it correlated with Key going out missing 6 games. Raven Johnson drains the 3. Could want to shrug that off or be offended by that. He said, no, when I've referred to her in different things, Tony's been great and we've really been on the same page in a hurry.
Said we've got a blueprint of how a point guard can do it.
They're going to give it to Carroll instead.
Raven Johnson, the last possession, shot clock going down.
Dawn Staley just glowed talking about how proud she is of Raven, her perseverance, her season. Key doesn't get the roll, rebound bounces around. Strack has it on the interior, fades away and drops it in.
Tough finish. And then Kentucky does a really good job. If one player cannot corral the offensive board, just keeping it alive and hoping one of your teammates gets it.
Here's Key. McDaniels had some nice moments in this first quarter. Edwards running the floor and reversing it in.
Simply runs the floor every single time. She's finishing on the defensive end. She's finishing on the offensive end.
Easy steal for Edwards. McKeer on the drive, the dish. Okad lays it in.
This defensive possession, just keep your eyes on Joyce Edwards. The last possession, she fought Clara Strack.
Hassett gives it up to Strack. Key trying to find position. Key gets inside, can't finish. O'Cott the rebound. Of it. Picking her way through. O'Cott has 3 on her, gets denied, and that's going to be a held ball. Possession arrow belongs.
One area of her game that's really grown this season in a South Carolina uniform.
Another Kentucky turnover, their 7th. O'Cott given space, connects!
O'Cott coming out, switching onto a guard, able to corral the steal, and then the other way, 6-6, fake to the side, no one there. Look at the space South Carolina is taking up with their length right now in this zone.
Hassett, a 3 is good. Amelia Hassett, who set a single season school record. Right, you're looking for contact, not just reaching over.
A foul equals illegal contact.
Strack twisting, banks it in. Thank you, D.
She has great stroke out to 3 as well.
Boone, short. Raven Johnson zipping up the floor. Spinning, dishing, Tessa connects!
Raven Johnson, watch her as she navigates. Tessa goes to the corner, 2 feet in the paint. Just the perfect amount of time, make Hassett bite.
4 minutes to go in this first half. Johnson off to McDaniel. Back to Tessa, her 3. You bet!
Tessa Johnson, there's good contest. Key is right there with her.
With haste. Johnson gonna drive it this time.
Length, and then Johnson with the attack to the basket.
10 points in the quarter for Tessa Johnson. Morgan, no on a jumper, but the follow is good as Obi lays it in. Tiani Key, who's a senior, has a lot to like about a potential development project in the pros as O'Cott banks it in. 7 seconds left in the half. Morgan, sidestepping jumper is good for Morgan, and that will do it in the first half in a couple of years. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Catching up with Kenny Brooks for Kentucky at the half, he said, listen, Joyce Edwards is doing a great job on Claire, but so is their whole team. She is the focus for them. And then when I addressed the 10 first half turnovers, he said, Holly, honestly, we're tired. We're doing stuff out there that is very out of character for us. I've told the team we just got to stay together and try to get better here in this second half.
Because as of now, according to Charlie Creme, he has him in the top 16 after yesterday's win, and thus hosting in the first and second rounds, but that's not a lock yet.
See Latson attacking the basket, and then she's done a really good job of making the pass here today. Latson goes down. Joyce Edwards, come over. That's what you do. Yeah, Kentucky has gone to Key.
Johnson again. Trying to hang with the big.
Tessa Johnson running to the left corner, and the ball delivered beautifully.
7-0 South Carolina run, and Johnson is locked in here in Greenville. 15 points, she's 3 of 4 from 3. Strack, nice move to finish.
Strack's really good when she can face up like she did and sort of assess where the defense is.
Edwards, push shot is good.
Latson, and then the drive, penetrate, kick to Edwards. And then move Strack out of the way. Okay to get the foul called. She knew she was in trouble.
Boone, oh, nice look. And Obi lays it in. Beautiful dish there from Asia Boone. It's another opportunity.
Just screen and roll. The ball delivered really nicely up high.
Morgan, a little too much on it. Edwards comes up with a steal. Edwards to the rim.
At 6'2", such great instincts, and here is just mishandled basketball. She gets it, and she is incredibly comfortable.
O'Cott on a nice delivery from Johnson. Timeout, Kentucky. Kentucky, one of the better teams in the nation, protecting the basketball. Not today. Boone gets denied by McKeer.
Definitely got it. I mean, look at this length. Oof, just right there, fingertip block.
Three to shoot, gives it up. Key, a three is good. Such a sweet looking stroke for Tiani Key, and that is just her second made three of the season.
One of my favorite things about this time of year is when we get a chance to see some of the parents as they're watching their children.
Yeah, really cool. Strack buries the three. 20-point lead. Winner will face the winner of LSU Oklahoma. That game is next here on ESPN. 4 quarterfinal games today from Greenville. McDaniel flips it in.
See McDaniel just going through. I mean, that is a tough, tough finish. Strack.
Morgan peering inside. Morgan accelerates and lays it in. Plus the foul. Nice move there from Tony Morgan. Strack comes down with a rebound for Kentucky.
Great example, though. Coach Neighbors talked about it at the half. The get-ahead outlet passes by South Carolina.
What a rejection from Raven Johnson.
So on one end of the floor, we got the guard blocking the shot, and then she's worked herself into being a pro, for sure.
Obi fading and draining. Off to Key. Key swivels it up, couldn't finish it. Edwards knocks it away. Raven Johnson leading Edwards. What a beautiful dish and finish.
How about South Carolina sprinting towards the semifinals? Watch this. It's like 4 players in a lane in a race. Joyce Edwards beats them all down the floor. Perfectly placed pass by Raven Johnson.
Here's Edwards. Finding Dowder. Her three is good. It's all going right for the Gamecocks.
Plus, I just, even with my kids when they were little, I liked playing with the blocks.
Ladson lays it in, plus the foul. Here comes Morgan. Cradling, dishing, Hassett. She got it. On a three. The championship of the SEC tournament will be Sunday, 3 Eastern on ESPN. Hassett again buries the three. 34 wins in this tournament and 9 titles, including the last 3. And a little more added to the cushion for South Carolina. Boone buries the three. I want to say this for Kentucky too, Rebecca. You got a sense he knew it was going to be tough for them today, given how tired they are off 2 games over the last 2 days and having played Sunday against this South Carolina team.
Can just own the paint at times, surrounded by shooters. It hasn't been easy for them today because of South Carolina's defense, but they are a talented crew who could have a lot of success come NCAA tournament.
Remember, we were off to a great start. Then they lost Tiani Key for 6 games, kind of faltered there. Then they had an incredibly difficult schedule when she got back. But
to South Carolina was to expand different areas of her game and just watch her right here.
Wow.
A beautiful, beautiful dime to McKeer.
Here's McDaniel giving it up. McKeer lurching in and laying it home. Just feels like everybody who has touched the floor today for South Carolina. Morgan dipping into the paint, will lay it in. You want to take a couple of possessions of play-by-play?
No, just save it for a future game.
Yeah. Hassett, another for Hassett. What a bright spot she has been in a tough performance thus far for Kentucky. Her career high is 6.
She had 6 in the first round of the SEC tournament. Just really smart by Ladson.
Ladson lost the handle. Hassett looking for help, finds it in Boone. Sidestepping three is good for Asia Boone. And that will do it. South Carolina with a dominant quarterfinal win over Kentucky. 87-64 the final. And for the 13th time in the last 15 seasons, the Gamecocks are headed to the SEC tournament semifinals.